Polish voters will head to the voting booth on October 15th to elect their two-house parliament. In the days leading up to the election, candidates from all political parties are actively campaigning to rally supporters. Among them is Adam Bodnar, a human rights lawyer and former Polish ombudsman, a top independent state official responsible for safeguarding human rights. According to this Civic Platform Senate candidate, the elections are of utmost importance for the rule of law and the protection of civil liberties in Poland.
They are basically about the future of Poland. Okay, either we are a democratic country or we are going further into some kind of authoritarian direction.
His young colleague Olivia Aziz, aged 22, is running for the Polish Sejm from the same party as Bodnar, born in Poland to a Polish mother and a Kurdish father. She represents a new generation of politicians. If she wins, she will be the youngest member of parliament in Poland.
We need to pursue our ideas as the young generation because the future depends on us and we know how to tackle the problems of the current society, right? So my aim is to also encourage young people to get involved into politics and to take matters into their own hands.
Another significant factor in this election is Poland's aging population. Its 10 million pensioners make up about 1/4 of the population. It's also the ruling Law and Justice Party's main electorate, making it a top priority to safeguard their welfare and promote the preservation of Polish traditions and deeply rooted religious values. Secretary of State for Polish-Ukrainian Development Jadwiga Emilewicz, who is running for parliament from the Law and Justice Party, which has been in power for the last 8 years, highlights that the majority of Poles reside in rural areas and need to feel protected and secure.
I think that the notion security is the main notion that is discussed publicly. The war that has been pending in Ukraine, we feel that it is also our war. Security in terms of war in Ukraine, in terms of refugees crisis, in terms of energy, and the situation of uncertainty, which is coming in the next years, so connected with the economic crisis. All of this bunch of problems are bothering people here.
She points out that people are concerned about the refugee crisis, including Ukrainians who come to live in Poland after Russia invaded. A recent dispute between the Polish and Ukrainian governments over grain imports led to a drop in Ukraine's support among Poles.
I try to convince my Ukrainian partner is that this is not the question who is in power, because the question is about society. You did have 38 million people standing face to face with you and helping you and opening the door. And today, doesn't matter whether they vote for Law and Justice or Civic Platform, they feel a bit disappointed and they feel a bit offended even sometimes that being treated not very seriously by the Kiev partner.
However, both political forces share a consensus on the necessity of providing continued support to Ukraine in the face of Russian aggression, all while keeping their Polish and European houses in order. Myroslava Gongadze, VOA News, Warsaw, Poland.